In other news, the CDC says that over 70% of the nearly 71,000 drug overdose deaths in 2019 involved an opioid, which is a class of drugs used to reduce pain, such as fentanyl. 23 ABC's Brianna Polk shares more on what the Office of National Drug Control is doing to help combat this issue, as well as drug prevention tips from KCSO to educate our community on the importance of recognizing signs of drug use in others.
The National Institute on Drug Abuse says opioid pain relievers are generally safe when taken for a short time and as prescribed by a doctor. But because they produce euphoria, which is a state of intense happiness, in addition to the pain relief, they can be misused. This can then lead to dependence, addiction, and in many cases, death.
This work is critical because if it is easier to get illicit drugs in America than it is to get treatment, we're never going to be able to bend the curve on overdoses.
Dr. Rao Gupta, director of the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy, says that the most important action that they can take right now is to save lives. He adds that the majority of people with substance use disorder aren't getting the treatment that they need, which is one of the main drivers of the overdose crisis.
And we know that treatment saves lives. Everyone who wants treatment should be able to get it, and that's our goal. And through the present strategy, we will double treatment admissions for the populations most at risk of overdose death and ensure that universal access to medications for opioid use disorders occurs by 2025.
And in the case of an overdose emergency, Lori Meza with KCSO reminds us about a potentially life-saving tool that is available at our local pharmacies and can be stored right within your home.
Some drug prevention tips include contacting your local pharmacy to see if naloxone or Narcan is available for purchase. In the state of California, a prescription isn't necessary to purchase naloxone or Narcan. Naloxone or Narcan can save a life if someone does overdose on drugs. Seconds can truly save a life, so having that on hand is a great tool.
Meza adds that another drug prevention tip that community members can do at home is simply disposing your old medications. Whether it is non-chronic or not, it can still become an addictive drug.
Only take what is prescribed to you. If something is expired or if you're just not going to use it anymore, it's best to keep it out of the house for the sake of an adolescent, getting it, or someone who doesn't need it using some pain medication and potentially becoming addicted to drugs because of a pain medication.
And every year, the DEA holds 2 drug take-back days where community members are able to properly dispose of their expired medications. The next drug take-back day will be held this Saturday, April 30th. And for a list of locations offered here in Kern County, visit our website, turn223.com. And coming up at 11, we'll share more about KCSO's Crime Prevention Unit, which provides a drug prevention training for parents, educators, or any community group looking to get educated on awareness. In studio, Brianna Polk, 23 ABC News, connecting you.